Welcome to Week 5, where we examine sociocultural and contextual influences on cognition through the lens of advanced human development. In this lecture, we move beyond cognition as an isolated mental process and instead consider how thinking is shaped by culture, language, identity, and participation in social life. This perspective is central to education because it connects theory, practice, and the lived realities of learners across contexts. Begin with the concept of cultural tools. Cultural tools include language, symbols, technologies, routines, and shared practices that mediate human thought. From a sociocultural perspective, cognition does not simply occur inside the individual. It is organized through interaction with these tools. A calculator changes the way we solve mathematics. A graphic organizer changes the way we plan writing. Even gestures and classroom discourse can scaffold higher-order thinking. Mediation, then, refers to the process by which these tools shape and extend mental activity. Activity theory deepens this analysis by focusing on goal-directed action within systems of relationships. Learners are not passive recipients of information. They engage in activities shaped by rules, roles, community expectations, and available tools. In a classroom, for example, a student's cognitive development is influenced not only by content, but also by the structure of participation, the norms of collaboration, and the cultural meaning attached to learning itself. Understanding cognition requires understanding the activity system in which it is embedded. Language is especially important because it is both a tool of communication and a medium of thought. Through language, children and adults organize attention, regulate behavior, and construct meaning. Language also intersects with identity. Learners interpret academic experiences through linguistic and cultural identities, and these identities can either support or constrain participation. When students see their home languages and cultural knowledge recognized, cognitive engagement often increases. Thus, identity is not peripheral to cognition, it is one of its conditions. Learning, from this view, is participation in cultural practices. Students learn how to think by joining communities of practice, observing experts, collaborating with peers, and gradually taking on more complex roles. This is why apprenticeship, dialogue, modeling, and guided participation are so powerful. They do not merely transmit information. They invite learners into disciplinary ways of knowing. Cognition develops through participation, not apart from it. Sociocultural cognition, therefore, emphasizes that mental development is contextual, relational, and dynamic. It is shaped by history, culture, language, and social interaction. For educators, this means instruction should be culturally responsive, intellectually rigorous, and attentive to the contexts that structure learning. When we teach with this framework, we do more than deliver content. We create the conditions through which cognition can grow within meaningful human activity.